been a fantastic journey, not just for the students but for the staff as well. When we started out on the project, I don't think we had an idea about the type of performance that we wanted to create, and the biggest thing that we knew was that we wanted to create something that involved a lot of students in a lot of different areas, so that it would be a real collaborative approach.
The most difficult thing was choosing a play that would suit both the students that we have and our own personal need to find a play that was going to challenge us. Remote was that play.
So the journey has been one really of discovery, because we've gone about creating the piece together, collectively.
It's been a difficult journey. I'm very nervous.
Excited.
A massive experience. It's been a roller coaster ride.
I want to do it again.
I think I've gained a passion for creating an original piece of theatre again. Quite often when you're a teacher and you're working in a school or a college, you sort of create work to serve a purpose sometimes, and this has been great because we've done it outside of the curriculum. We've been able to sort of be really, really creative and really sort of challenge ourselves, and that's just sort of helped ignite passion in me, really, for creating performance with young people.
All the way through, something goes on, alright, that only knows the election. Okay? They don't know the truth. We do. Okay? We don't have to know tonight. Okay?
The whole journey itself has been amazing to work with such an amazing cast, an amazing crew. As the stage manager, it is a lot of stress, but because I knew I could trust everybody and I knew we would get it done. And my crew's just been amazing, and my tutor has been so supportive throughout the whole experience of it. And to come from September to now, it's such a relief to get so far and just get here, and I'm so proud of everybody.
When you watch a play, you get that buzz, don't you?
Yeah,
you want to
get
perform.
up and do it.
So having a whole day of that before we perform, I think that'll get everybody really up for it, and it'll probably be even better than the ones that we've done before.
And we've seen the positives from other people's performances, so it's like, look at their projection, look at what they're doing, and it kind of, you take it on board, and it's like, okay, well, we need to make sure that we've got a good pace, we're loud enough and everything like that, so got a good vibe.
So there's been collaboration on at every stage of the production. There's two of us directing the piece, and we've worked across a number of courses. So BTEC acting students have worked with our technical theatre students. We've had music technology students create an original soundtrack. We've had media students who've photographed, filmed and documented the process. We've had production art students who've created costume designs and concepts. So it's been a huge part of the project.
From a very difficult birth, we produced a play which I think it went beyond all our expectations and made that difficult journey all the more satisfying. And I feel that I've personally grown as a director. It's brought me closer to colleagues that I've worked with, and also to the students that have been involved with the play. And it's been a fantastic collaboration that we could only have really dreamed about at the start of the process. And so that difficult journey has just been worth it. It's been fantastic.
Care about me. But I'm sorry. He's in a bad mood. I think you're reading too much into it. No, it was like, what's that saying?
Straw that broke the camel's back. What? I know stuff.
Exactly.
Well, the students in particular felt that remote was
It gives us more artistic freedom, more creative freedom to develop a set which was different, and there was many discussions and production meetings.
Being part of the production team, because we started before they even started rehearsals. We started out with nothing, and because we started before the rehearsals happened, we had to figure out how this set was going to work with it. So originally we thought about having a scaffold structure with the tree and having like TV screens all over it, but then when we realised we were coming to Warwick and we knew we wouldn't have enough time to set up, so we had to change our idea. The set itself like moves all around stage, and that's something that working with the performers is teach them how to do that, because obviously my on-stage crew know what they're doing, but it's been a learning experience for everybody, because they've got to like impact in how we actually do this in real shows. So it's been really good working with the cast.
Yeah. Couldn't have done it without like the tech team and everything like this, because
it just wouldn't have been as effective.
Everyone
involved has
been like, it just been together. So I think the music's like straight away for anyone to speak, the music like kicks in and starts everyone off, and it's just what has made the show. Like we did a run before when the musical wasn't even in, and it felt really awkward for us all. We didn't feel like we were acting.
We actually chose remote partly because it was such a challenging text, and there are lots of challenges within the text in terms of how you present the chorus, you know, how you get over the fact that there's a character up a tree, and that's again, you know, it's just got us thinking very creatively. It's collaboration that has brought about such a successful production. The whole production and the quality of the production is down to the fact that people have put in so much and worked so well together.
I play Desk, who is like an annoying little kid really. So yeah, that's quite interesting, that's quite fun.
And as I'm playing chorus, I've got to basically make up my own character, so I could literally be a different character each time we perform it. It just depends on how I feel. So if I'm a bit miffed before I go on the stage, I could play a grumpy character on the stage, and there's no strict boundaries, and that's what I think people enjoy about playing the chorus, because you can do within reason whatever you want. You can be whatever character.
Really, you have massive control on the story, so whatever you do, we follow.
I've shaved my head, obviously. I had hair a couple of days ago, and that's for the role. I don't know, it helps me get into character, because even through rehearsals, when my hair had grown back from the last performance, I didn't really feel connected with the character, not as much as I do today, even though we haven't rehearsed it all today.
Right. Well, I'm chorus, so I'm multi-role. I sort of guide the story, as it were. I have to get the lines right so I can set the tone of the performance. Obviously, I'm not as big as a character as these guys, but the play needs me.
No, I was going
to say, I think the chorus is as much as...
I mean individually.
So I think the chorus is a whole. It's a whole being. A whole being.
If you take the chorus out of remote, you've kind of got nothing.
Yeah,
like,
and it loses a lot of
it helps set the pace.
Yeah, the atmosphere, everything is determined by you.
What did you say?
Boom! Well, it's my birthday, my mum pulled out a fortune.
Oh, mum pulled out a fortune, whatever!
Well then it's your gift to me.
No, I'm not giving you my phone.
What'd you say?
Say it is, I'm not giving you my phone.
You want to rethink that?
You're probably going to want to rethink it.
Why? What are you going to do?
Why don't you imagine?
I think probably the thing that I'll remember most is the feeling I got when I watched the group perform here at Warwick, and the audience stood up, gave a standing ovation, and I think after months and months of work, to see our young people get that reaction, it just blew me away. I just felt so proud, because these students have put in endless amounts of their own time, worked them, and at every stage we've asked more and more of them, and each time they've stepped up and they've delivered, and you know, we've ended up with a production that is of a fantastic quality. and that's not because of the job that we've done, it's because the students have responded every time we've asked them to, every time we've wanted more from them, they've done it. End up what has been an absolutely fantastic project. You have done incredibly well. Give yourself a massive, Okay. There have been around 270 groups nationally that have taken part in this project, okay? And about 20 minutes before your performance on Saturday night, we were told that the head of learning from the National Theatre and the head of National Theatre Connections had come to Warwick Arts Centre specifically to watch your performance on Saturday night. Okay, so they were there when you knocked it out the park, they were there when you got a standing ovation, and we won't know for maybe up to 3 weeks, okay? We may not even get selected down to the last 10, but what we can say is that that's a massive, massive endorsement because they came just to see your production and to work out whether it will be one of the 10 that go to the National. Okay, so I reckon you need to give yourselves one final massive round.